for stepping up.
Yeah.
So, what is your full name?
Jackie Bond Hagelman.
And what are you up to this week?
Well, I am attending, for me, the first of the
White Privilege
White
Conference.
Privilege Conference. It's been a long day.
White Privilege Conference 13 is your first one.
13th one, and I've heard a lot about it. So
And
I
you
wanted to
had a
do
powerful experience this morning too, I imagine.
I did. Really got in touch with the complexity of diversity and white privilege and how it affects a lot more than we whites are aware of.
And you did a breakout session with Victor Lee Lewis, yours truly.
I did.
And that was an interesting learning experience too, I imagine.
It was. I was first introduced to you, Lewis, through the film.
The Color of Fear.
The Color of Fear, many years ago. And my husband had been in another session with you, and he really thought it was pretty powerful. So I was really looking forward to it, and I was not disappointed.
But this was about something somewhat or entirely different.
It was different. I do T group work, and I had earlier in my professional life worked as a therapist.
Yes.
So this was a wonderful dance between the here and now and doing a cathartic exercise that allowed someone, this particular person, to really release years and years and years of pain that she carried in her body.
Yeah. Again, I want to frame for folks who may see this that we're talking about an introductory workshop. We did, I guess we spent a couple of hours together, or maybe 2.5 hours together altogether. And I introduced you and another person named Sarah to emotional freedom techniques.
Yes.
And so what was your experience in the work? First of all, any prior experience with EFT?
No. I've done similar and seen similar work where a facilitator stays with a person and helps them work through their experience and talking them through and staying with them, but not in working with the body tapping the way in which you did today. That was new to me, and I see many opportunities to use that, not only in the kind of experience that Sarah did, but for other people in pain in many different ways.
Have you ever seen trauma recovery from something so deep happen so quickly?
No, I've never seen anything happen that quickly. I've seen quick releases in tigers, but not as complete and as deep in such a short period of time.
Yeah, and the number of tears relative to the depth of the trauma are probably quite minimal.
Yes, it was, and I think that's because the technique that you used stayed with her and never pushed her beyond where she was ready to go. You used your tapping process to help her move beyond the particular point that she was stuck at or feeling the pain at before moving on to the next step. And
that's
that was
right.
Very powerful.
So every little part and piece of the trauma that she presented, we took care of that first before going on to the next piece, which made the next piece that much lighter than she would have expected to be otherwise.
That's right. I couldn't have said it better myself. Or as well.
Would you recommend EFT with Victor Lee Lewis to other people?
I certainly would.
Yeah. And why?
Oh, because I think it's a very powerful model. I have a son who is about to be 50 years old, who I learned several years ago was molested as a boy, and he's never dealt with that. And I have always been reluctant to recommend a process for him, and this one I would recommend for him.
Wow. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
I was very aware that you were a black man and Sarah was a white woman, and for me it was two races working together on our mutual heart and our mutual pain processes, and it was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.